everyone, I want to start this video by asking you a very specific question. How many words derived from ancient Greek do you think you use today? You can't answer me, you're right, but I already know. Many words. It's basically impossible for us to go a day without coming across at least some words of Greek origin. The list is super long, and I've decided to collect some of my favorite ones here. Our first word is hippopotamus. The name comes from hippopotamus, which is hippos, horse, plus potamos, river. So essentially, to the ancient Greeks, these animals were river horses. You're right, hippopotamus is not a word we use every day necessarily, but how about economy? Economy comes from oikonomia, which comes from oikos, house, plus nemo, a verb that means to distribute or allocate. So oikonomia is the management of the household. Number 3 is dinosaur. The name we used to call these huge and sometimes scary ancient creatures comes from two ancient Greek words. Deinos, which means terrible, and sauros, which means lizard. Panic. This word comes from the name of the ancient Greek god Pan. He was believed to be the source of mysterious sounds that caused fear in herds or crowds, or even people in lonely spots. Galaxy. Oh, I love this one. Galaxy, which is the Milky Way, comes from the ancient Greek word for milk, gala. There is a wonderful mythological story behind this name. According to legends, the Milky Way was created by Heracles when he was a baby. Zeus essentially decided to let the kid suckle from Hera's milk when she was asleep, but then she woke up and realized she was breastfeeding a kid she didn't know, pushed the child away, so causing the milk to spurt into the universe. Acrobat comes from akron, which means highest or farthest point, plus bino, a verb that means I walk. And essentially, an acrobat is someone who walks on the edge or on something very tall. Marathon. Officially, a marathon is 26 miles long, which is the actual distance between two Greek cities. The story goes that in 490 BC, Philippides ran all the way from Marathon to Athens to announce that the Persians had been defeated. After the announcement, he actually collapsed and died. Melancholy comes from melas, which means black, plus chole, which means bile. It was once thought that when your spleen produces an excess of black bile, you feel gloomy. Idiot, a word we use to describe someone who is not particularly smart, comes from the ancient Greek word idiotes, which means a private citizen as opposed to an official citizen. So basically, someone who is lacking professional skills. Last word. Planet comes from the verb planao, which means to wander about. To the ancient Greeks, planets and stars wandered around the skies from year to year. So, as I hope you saw, Greek is very much present in modern languages, and as you become more familiar with ancient Greek, your own language will become much easier to understand and hopefully more colorful. I guess that's another good reason to go study ancient Greek. If you're still not convinced, go watch my video on the reasons why it still makes sense to study ancient languages. Let me know what you thought of this video in a comment below, and please subscribe by clicking on the red subscribe button below my video. Also, if you want, follow me on Instagram, IterArtis. And see you all next time!